Book 2, this is Alan. I'm here with a book haul. Was going to do this with my Friday reads, but I have something else to talk about besides Friday reads, which will probably be lengthy. And if I did the book haul with that and Friday reads, that would be a long video. So here we go. These are the ones I bought just recently, just like 15 minutes ago at the thrift store. The first one is the Joyce Carol Oates. This is the Mysteries of Winterthorn. And the secrets of Winterthorn are as dark and violent as a winter's night. Evil grips the town, smothering first families in a demonic spell. Innocent babes are eaten away. Honeymooners mutilated. Gullible girls bludgeoned. Even the minister is not spared. It is left to Xavier Kilgarvin, blinded by his love of seduction, and Lucy's cousin Ferdadia, to put aside family feelings exposed to satanic mystery of Winterthorn. So this is a mass market paperback, and I don't care about the conditions of it. And by Berkeley Books, and this one came out, and mass market came out in 1985. The original was 1984. I don't care about the conditions, so it's going to get worn anyway. The next one is Emporium Greeley, the Senator and the Priest. Trade paperback. This is by Forge. Emporium Greeley had a Roman Catholic priest set up a kind of a mild scandal when he wrote a book called The Cardinal Virtues and another one called Thy Brother's Wife back in the early 80s, which I read both of them. And this one is printed in 2006, and he was a Roman Catholic priest. He's written several books. One about the O'Malley's series. This is the Bishop Blackie Ryan Mysteries. So this is a mystery novel. He wrote one called the Nula and McGrail novels. Irish Gold, Irish Lace, Irish Whiskey, Irish Mince, Irish Eyes, Irish Love, Irish Stew, Irish Cream, Irish Crystal, Irish Linen, and Irish Tiger. So let me read the back of it. Timothy Moran, an Irish Catholic kid from the west side of Chicago, fights for the underprivileged on the floor of the U.S. Senate. Swearing off negative attack ads, Moran is determined to restore civility and compassion to American politics. What a joke. Funny. But his opponents did share scruples. Almost from the beginning, Tommy and his family find themselves besieged by vicious personal attack, false rumors, and attempted assassination. As a freshman senator, Tommy must also cope with the temptations, both political and carnal, regular thrown his way, but the opposition that hit home the hardest comes from an unlikely source, his own brother. Father Tony Martin, a conservative Catholic priest, has never approved of Tommy's senatorial career, so when Father Tony sides with Tommy's political enemies, and maybe more than one man could bear, can anything heal the rift between the senator and the priest? So this sounds like a very good book. Next two, I gotta find the other one. It's similar to the ones that Jason and Byways in Bookland showed earlier today. And these were the Sherlock Holmes books. These two here. I think he showed two also. And this one, first one is Sherlock Holmes in the Holborn Emporium. And this is by Breeze Books. And this one's by published by Breeze Books, and this is by Val Andrews. And this one came out in 2001. The next one is also Sherlock Holmes, and this is by J.M. Gregson, and this is by Breeze Books out of the UK, and this is Sherlock Holmes and the Frightened Golfer. So we had those two Sherlock Holmes books. The last one I got at the thrift store, and is in Umberto Eco's book, The Mysterious Flame of Queen Luana. And it says that it's a illustrated novel by the author of The Name of the Rose. And I read you the back here. It says, Yambo, a 60's rare book dealer in Milan, has suffered loss of memory. He can remember the plot of every book he's ever read, every line of poetry, but no longer knows his own name, doesn't recognize his wife or daughters, and remembers nothing about his parents' childhood. In an effort to retrieve his past, he searches through books, boxes of old newspapers, comics, records, photo albums, and adolescent diaries. And so Yambo relives the story of his generation: Mussolini, Catholic education, and guilt, Josephine Baker, Flash Gordon, Fred Astaire. Memories run wild, his life races before him in a series of imaginations. Yambo struggles to capture one of his first love. So this book came out in Harcourt Press. This book came out in 2004. The English translation copy 2005 by Geoffrey Brock. And yeah, it was so it looks fairly interesting. Here's some of the pictures here. That's Ming the Lord of Mongo. This is the fierce bestial supreme, and his throne was overturned and tumbled down the stairs of the high school, crushing his fearful quarters. And here's another. Oh, that's an exciting one. Very colorful. I like that one. And that's Hawkman dropped from the sky to fight Flash Gordon, obscuring the clouds like swarms of grasshoppers, as the Lion Man with their nets and clawed tridents fan out through the open air at the foot of the staircase, tried to capture Vanny and other students who appeared in another swarm. This one of the buzzing Vespas, and the battle was uncertain. And you have other things going on there. And Ming the Miraculous. So this is pretty cool. And there's look at this one. That's a fascinating one. So yeah, that's a Mysterious Flame of Queen Luana by Umberto Eco. Let's see what edition this is. And it's a first edition. The next two books I purchased. And, excuse me, I gotta get it one off the bookshelf here. The next two ones I purchased. One I purchased because I was interested in the Orthodox Church. And I believe that if a person goes to a particular church, one should actually, or denomination, be a Presbyterian, Roman Catholic, Episcopal, Evangelical, Russian Orthodox, and oh, by the way, the cross, I found out the symbol of this cross is Orthodox cross is that why it's slanted like this. It's because that represents the two thieves that were crucified with Jesus, one on one side, one on the other. So you had the one on this side that was going to be with Jesus in paradise that very day, and the one on this side. And so I went ahead and bought Timothy Ware's The Orthodox Church, and subtitle is An Introduction to Eastern Christianity, and this is the new edition. And this shows, I was just thumbing through this the other day, and here's a little map of the Eastern Orthodox Church. You have the Church of Russia, Patriarch of Alexandria, the Patriarch of Antioch, the Church of Georgia, the Patriarch of Constantinople, and is considered the Eastern Orthodox Church. And this not only includes the different history of the Eastern Orthodox Church, but also includes their theology, what they believe in, God and humankind, the Church of God, fallibility, the sacraments, baptism, private prayer, different feasts they have, and they also give future reading. One wants to go further into the reading. So, yeah, that's Timothy Ware's The Orthodox Church, and this by Penguin. I'll just put that back. The next one I got was actually a cover by, and I saw it in my New York Review books, and it is published on the 250th anniversary of on Beethoven's birth. This is Beethoven A Life by Jan Caeyers. And this is put out by the University of California Press, and Beethoven Holborn in Germany approved this book. It's actually a translation of this book, because the original, let me see if I can find it here real quick. The original came out in, I want to say, 2009, and it's from the Dutch. And so this was translated from the Dutch. Let's see if I can find the translator. Oh, translated by Brent Annabelle. And yeah, so this is going to be really good to read about the history of his life. And there's a picture of Beethoven and part of the symphonies here. And is Piano Concerto. And there's another younger picture of Beethoven. And yeah, that was in 1815. So this is going to be very good. There's a lot of footnotes. This is 1802. So yeah, this is the first edition. And there's a lot of footnotes here. No bibliography though. So this is going to be very good. So it's Beethoven A Life, and I like the cover for that. And I posted this on my Instagram page. So this is Jan Caeyers and University of California Press. Well, that's it for the book haul, and I thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you wish, make a comment, and thank you, and have a good weekend.